Okay, so here I am in the iPhone simulator, and if I launch Safari and go to the iPhone user guide, I get this rather amazing iPhone web application from Apple. And you can see when you scroll that you get a little bit of momentum, much like in a real native iPhone application. And when you get to the bottom or the top, you get this little bounce behavior, just like a native application. And this is all implemented by this PastryKit web framework. Even the scroll bar over here is not a real native iPhone scroll indication. It's implemented right in the web app itself. And the other thing you can see is here at the top. This is part of the web application, but if I click here and pull down, nothing happens. I can't pull it down to expose the address bar of mobile Safari. If I add it to the home screen as a web application and launch it here, now you don't even see the mobile Safari toolbar at the bottom. And at this point, it's really very difficult to distinguish from a native application. I mean, I've seen actual native applications from the App Store that seem far less like a real iPhone app than this. Scrolling is smooth. Now, this is running in the iPhone simulator on my MacBook Pro. So scrolling on a real iPhone is not quite as smooth as it is here, because remember, it's all being done by JavaScript. On my iPhone 3GS, it's pretty smooth, far smoother than I would have thought possible by something where you're more or less faking scrolling in JavaScript. On my older iPhones, on my original iPhone and an iPhone 3G, scrolling is a little bit janky, but it's still way better than scrolling in any other iPhone web app that I've ever seen. So you can see here, you can click inside, and when you click these things, they highlight just like the buttons and menu items in a regular iPhone application. One last thing is, if you go to settings and look in Safari and look at the databases, this is the HTML5 database for local storage. You can see that there's 1.4 megabytes of content being stored by the user guide application. So you're going to have to take it for granted here, and trust me, but off screen I am turning off Wi-Fi on my Mac. Now you're not going to see that Wi-Fi is off here on the iPhone. In the simulator, you always have this Wi-Fi indicator on, but trust me that right now I do not have Wi-Fi. And if I launch it, it all loads just fine. If I can go somewhere where I haven't been before, like say this notes, the content is right there. So when you install the application, the entire content of the user guide gets installed with it on the iPhone using HTML5 and local storage.